So here we have our completed product, coconut milk. This coconut milk, almost 1 gallon, 2 half-gallon containers, were made from 2 average-sized coconuts. Over here I have the leftover uh, coconut pulp that I used. I used a cold and a warm process to process the coconut milk, so it still has some rawness enzymes in there. Um, when I was done, I processed everything in a cold manner by just throwing it in the blender, mixing it with water, blending it up, straining it through cloth, squeezing out all the lovely milk with the fat and everything. Then I collected all that. Then I took this pulp and I warmed it up, not real hot, just maybe 120 degrees or so. Warmed it up, ran that through the straining cloth again, squeezed out all the good milk from that, added that to the cold processed. It was at a low temperature when I added it, so it didn't affect any of the enzymes that were already in there. So it's mostly raw, cold processed coconut milk with maybe a pint or so of warm processed to bring out the last little bits of that coconut oil in there. It doesn't harm the enzymes at all when I do it that way. So we have a really good cold processed coconut milk. I have coconut powder here that I'm going to dry this in the oven, and I'm going to grind this into coconut flour. It'll make probably a good couple of cups of coconut flour there. Um, I've also got my chippings, I call them the shavings that I shave off the outside of the coconut. Has a brown husk on, even inside the shell on the flesh has a white husk. I mean a brown husk that you have to shave off. Soaking that in hot water, and I'm going to extract the last little bits of coconut oil from that to save for cooking and whatnot. You can see, wow, what a giant mess I made. But for a little bit under $3 for the coconuts, I got a gallon of coconut milk nowadays probably run you around $6 or more. So I got a gallon of coconut milk for $3. Plus I got probably 2 cups of coconut flour and about a quarter cup of coconut oil. So I made out pretty good. I get enough coconut oil to cook with, along with other items I have for cooking like ghee and whatnot. And I get the coconut flour for making paleo desserts for my family. So it's very economical, and if you have the time and the processing equipment, then you can do this at home, and you can do this very well for yourselves and feed your family in a very primal paleo way. Thank you for your time, and I feel very good about my successful coconut milk adventure today.